What up, you guys? Here's an update for today. I haven't made one in about a week. I haven't got too much stuff done, but been working. The weather sucked here. Like today, it's so fucking hot and humid here, man. I didn't want to be out here, so I got a couple things done. And I want to talk to you guys about the motor and stuff that I'm using it here too, in case you guys are planning on doing something like I am. I found out some shit on it, so I'll walk you around and show you what I did. Well, first thing, I'll explain it to you. These hoods on the 41 Chevy truck, they have a latch right here, and when you close it, it has like a bar inside, and the bar goes up like this, and it goes into a hook here and a hook there. And no matter what, it's still kind of flimsy. I mean, I don't expect they were made to go like 90, 100 miles an hour. So, and two, they get in the way of shit. So trying to use it with this was just, I tried, a couple ways, and it's just like, fuck it. So I just sat and I had to figure out how to do it. So what I did is I went with hood pins on the side, and I'll show you guys that. So here's the hood pins. One here and one here on each side. And they don't look bad. I think they look pretty cool, actually. I got two over here as well. So I'll take them out. Take them out here and show you. What's going on with that. So here they are. They just pull out. And then the hood will pop out. Sometimes easier said than done, I guess. The hood will pop out and pop up. So usually you just set it, you can set it on there like that, and it'll just kind of stay halfway up. But I'm gonna flip it over here, leave the motor open, because I want to tell you guys about the motor. Put you back in the tripod. So the motor I'm using is a 5.7 liter V8 fuel injected. It's not a Chevy, obviously. Came out of a Lincoln Town Car. It's a Ford, but I guess that's why I call it a rat rod, because it's just some shit I had laying around. So that's actually the donor car. I just took everything off of there, put it over here. So some of the issues with it, which is kind of crazy, if you guys are going to do anything like this, and I've come to find out, I'm getting to that point where I need to wire everything up. So kind of learning the hard way. So there's two ways you could do this with the wiring. You can strip every single cord out of the old car. I mean, every wire, every computer, everything. There's even a control valve that shuts off the fuel that you got to take that out. You got to use that. I got lucky on this car because before they switched over, it actually has the fuel injection actually has two lines, a return line and a feed line. So the return line will pump whatever fuel is not used back to the tank, and I can just use a standard external fuel pump, which is what I'm going to use with my fuel cell. But they have, this is a 99, so in 01 and up Lincoln Town Cars, or 2001 and up Ford Mustangs, they have they don't have the return line anymore. So they actually only have one line, so you can't use an external fuel pump. You have to use the fuel pump that's in the gas tank, and that would fucking suck. So if you guys are doing that, there's two ways. You can just, like I'm doing, I just pulled everything out of there. I'm doing it the cheapest way I can. Pulled all that fucking wiring out. I'm going to plug it all back in, start clipping shit, that I don't think I'll need, and if the car stays running, I'm going to get rid of it. And that's just the easiest way that I can find to do this. So if you guys are planning on doing something like this with a fuel injected car, and I almost fell for it. Like on eBay, you'll see the motor and trans and the computers to run the car, everything like that, for $600, $700, $800, which is cool. And it comes with the computers, the external wiring harness out here. But to run that shit, you need all the wiring inside too. I didn't know that. And you need all the harnesses, all the wires, all through the dash, all up through the back. You need all that shit. So the only other way is I called around, and what they do is, for this particular motor at least, it's 60 days, and it's about 12 to 1300 bucks, and you got to send them your computer. They reprogram the computer, and they send you a stripped down wiring harness where it just plugs right in here, 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 and there's no boxes or none of this spider web stuff. It's just real clean. But then you're spending another 1200 bucks plus I think it's 300 just to flash that computer. So you're talking like 1500 bucks more than I got in a motor and trans, you know, in here. So, and then also another thing which is fucking crazy is you actually have to use your speedometer out of this thing and plug it in. If not, the theft system won't let the car start, because if you're using you have to use the same steering column and everything, same everything, all that stuff. So if you buy a motor and trans like this off eBay, don't fall for it. You gotta have the fucking steering column, you gotta have fucking wiring all in the dash, you gotta have all that shit. So don't just buy it and think you're gonna throw it in here, because it's not gonna work. I got lucky and had my donor car sitting here so I could tear into it. So you actually have to use the dash in this car, and I'll show you guys that, which sucks because I don't like the new modern look inside. I kind of wanted to stay you know, older look inside, and I figured out a solution, so I'll show you guys that. All right. So I don't know how well I got you guys zoomed in or out or what. You can see this, but here's the dash. You have to use this dash, and you see there's two plugs on the back there. You have to use this, and this ribbon right here, it goes to I guess there's two boards in there. You can see it. There's a board there, and there's this main board in this, and that board right there goes to your security, and it has the key, and the black handle part has a chip in it. And if it's not plugged into this isn't plugged into that steering column, the exact one, you can't use one out of another car because it's programmed to each chip and each key that computer board. So your car just won't start at all. So you have to use this fucking thing, which I really didn't want to do. So I'll show you guys what solution I kind of came up with. See if you can see in there. Take you out of the tripod. So here you can see I took the dash out, and then there's the glove box. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna put it in here, but like I said, I don't like the modern look. You know, it just looks all modern and shit, and I don't want that. So what I'm actually gonna do is it fits right behind and underneath the glove box. So when you open the door, it'll be right there inside of there. I can close it, bam. There's no modern speedometer in there. And then in here, I haven't decided what I want to do. I might just roll a piece in there and maybe punch 3 holes in it, call it a day, and just keep it, and you won't even see the speedo. So that's what I come up with for solution. I've come up with for that. So, and yeah, that's about all the progress I've made. Well, I also I started putting these latches in here. So like I said, these right here will actually hold the bed down. They're bolted in there. So what you do is, so you just open it, and that thing will shoot into there, and it'll hold it down. And then when you open it, I can just lock it like that, and it'll be, you know, it'll be able to open it. So I got to get some more screws for this one. This one's not mounted in there yet, but so that's about the progress on this stuff here. I fucking scratched this, man, trying to get that screw in there with the drill, and it slipped, which I think that's an easy fix. I can sand it and just kind of put another coat on there with a paintbrush and cover that up. And then there's a spot like right here. I'm not sure if this thing just isn't curing because it's sticky, so it might not be curing, and I read something about that, and I think I might have to sand this part out and do the same thing, just put another layer in there and let it harden. So, but that's about the progress. The next thing I have to do is cut my exhaust tips, bring them out here, start doing all this stuff. And then I got to pull this body and start working this body. And I have to make a center console. I'm going to put a radio in the center console, so cup holder, stuff like that. And then here's another thing I wanted to show you guys. So this is a 1941 Chevy truck, and it has this trim piece that goes all the way around it, and this is called a belt line. So there's a belt line that goes all the way around this, and look, mine's messed up. So if you look at it, it's kind of not round. It's kind of a teardrop shape. So I looked everywhere. There's only one guy, of course, on eBay that sells like this corner and like a little strip piece for like $300, and you can see I gotta almost replace all of mine. So I'm like, screw that, man. I'm not gonna pay no $300 just for that. And there's no other place that makes it for some odd reason. You'd think they would be replacing these for this truck. This is a pretty popular truck to hook up. But so what I'm gonna do is, I talked to a guy that I know that has a machine shop, and I'm gonna go over there and get a die made for the bead roller. So I'm gonna take an impression of that. I've got this impression tool, you know, one of the ones you stick up there. I'm gonna trace it out, and then I'm gonna take it over, and we're just gonna mill it out, mill my own die there for this that matches that belt line, so I can do the whole back side of the car. It's probably not even gonna cost me the money it cost to buy that stuff from that guy to make my die. So that's where I'm at with that. And here it is. This is the progress. I also have to bend this. This is all bent out and fucked up from whoever had it before, but I need to heat a round bar in there and mold it down. So but it's getting there. The hood goes down nice, latches in both sides, perfect. So that's it. That's my progress. Thanks for watching.